So I went back by the Hyatt and I was charging my phone and it started like literally pouring down raining. And I started walking over here by this Publix so that I could see if there was a charging port underneath the like covering. And so it pretty much stopped raining, but I do need to eat. The only thing that I ate today was I ate a cheeseburger from McDonald's earlier today, and I ate the French fries that I had earlier, and I'm hungry. And I'm like, okay, I feel like God was like, I'm going to move you, even though your enemies wanted to rain all on your phone and try to stop you from charging your phone. I'm going to use it for your good, and I'm going to move you to the area where you need to get some food right now. And I told you they've been lying about my pregnancy and been trying to starve me. And so I need food. And I asked somebody by Starbucks, 2 gentlemen, if they would help me. I just said, may I have a moment of your time? I'm pregnant, I'm homeless, and I was wondering if you guys could help us out with food, if you would like to give us the money or buy it. And one of the men was like, oh, you kind of look cute. And I'm like, yeah, I try to keep myself up. I don't want them making me look bad, on the streets. And then one guy didn't have the money and the other guy pulled out $10. So being after what they did today in McDonald's, I don't know. I don't think it's safe for me to go back to McDonald's. That's the cheapest place where I can get food. So if I go somewhere else, it's going to be more expensive. And it's not going to be enough for me and the baby. And so I went inside a Kroger and I was just looking around trying to see, like, man, can I muster up the courage? I went inside this Publix and to see if I could muster up the courage to ask some people that were in there shopping if they could if they could help us with food and tell them my situation. But America knows what's going on. They know what they're doing. They know that they're shopping and working places that's dealing with food and that a pregnant black woman is being starved. They know what they're doing. So it hurt me to see them shopping around knowing that I'm pregnant on the streets, because I'm not lying about the conspiracies against me in this country all over. And they know that I'm pregnant. They're following me around, chasing me all around their neighborhood. So they know I'm outside and that I'm pregnant and that I'm hungry. So I could not muster up the courage to ask any of these people in their pride if they would buy me food, because I am pregnant. And I have been praying that God get someone to help us. So they had a black police officer I came out and sat down because I was like, I don't have the courage to ask any of these people that know my situation, that know that I'm hungry, that know that I'm pregnant, and that doesn't really want the baby to even survive or to be acknowledged that I'm pregnant. I was like, I don't think I can muster up the courage. So I just sat right here on this bench and I just started thinking about it. And I was like, let me just go on ahead and ask them, because me and my baby do need food. And they had a black police officer come inside of the store. And I didn't ask anybody for anything, but I just looked around and he came inside the store, and the Atlanta police is involved with trying to have me murdered and cover up my pregnancy. So I know why he's in there. Like last night when I left out of there, last night when I left out of there, or the other night, the police officer hurried up and started texting somebody, and then the black man tried to solicit me, and it was just horrible. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to go on my camera and I'm going to ask them to help me with food. And I do not care if the police tries to say that, oh, you're begging or you don't need to be around here, because I'm not going to be in there long. If you don't want to help us, that's fine, but me and my child, we need to eat, and it's a conspiracy. We should have been able to be in the shelter and receive at least 3 meals a day plus more, because I'm pregnant, and she's wrong for what she did to us, because they think that it's enough people involved that want to kill the baby that they don't have to do right by us. So I'm going to go in here on the strength of my God, and I'm going to ask for food.